Hello and welcome back for another Once Upon a Time video. So this video, it's about the community's favorite characters. So I've asked about, I think it's 40 people, 50 people, to list me their 10 favorite characters, and they used it all to work out generally what the community's favorite 10 characters are. First, I'm just going to mention every single character that got more than 10 people voting for them, and these will include the characters that are in the top 10 list as well. So just to be warned, and there's quite a lot of them. So here's a list, and then any order, they're just randomized order. So Jefferson is the first person. Gina Mills, that's one. Hervey, August, Killian, Rhea, Stuff, Fred, Randy, Henry, and Blue Fairy, that's Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde, Graham, Abiel, Robin Hood, Will Scarlet, Mulan, Fulva, Facilier, Hades, Rapunzel, and Greg. I just didn't understand how he made it to the list. But each person is entitled to their own opinion, but I don't see what's so great about Greg. Wendy Darling, This Is Me, and that there is every character that got. So I said 10 before. It's at least 8 mentions out of 50 people that voted. So quite a lot there, and people kind of voted on the same kind of people. But here are just some honourable mentions before I get into the actual list of top 10. So honourable mentions. The first goes to Mrs. Me, obviously based on the Peter Pan tale. Great character, and spent some time with Captain Hook, and lots happens. Great character. Next, Mary Margaret, big character. Snow White, obviously. The Pastel. Shot didn't make it to the top 10, but in a way, kind of happy. Not a big fan of the character myself. So there we are. Next is the Wicked Witch from Oz. So turns green. Zelina as well. Oscar Zelina. A lot of second half of season 3, and it comes in the later seasons too. Mulan is also another honourable mention. Comes from the movie Mulan, obviously. Spent some time. Obviously this isn't based on the actual fairy tales, but spent some time with Aurora Philip in Once Upon a Time. And Killian Jones, and there's Captain Hook. He's a great character, in my opinion. He's obviously a pirate from Peter Pan, based on that movie, and quite a lot involved in all the series, and becomes Dark One later on. So now we're going to enter the top 10. So in 10th place is Graham, who is probably my personal favourite, maybe second favourite character. The whole series. It's a shame he got killed off so early in season 1, but I did make a video on it, and it all made sense. He had to die for it to really make sense. Otherwise, he would have been too helpful. He could have helped Emma believe and all that. But he's a great character, and kind of wish he didn't die. Next on the list, in 9th place, is Maleficent. Major character, obviously, spent quite a lot of time allying with Cruella and Ursula. I think it was in season 5, maybe 4, 6. And obviously, they had a time for Regina as well. All of that. So Maleficent is a great character. I agree with this place. In 9th place, I'd agree for Maleficent. So in 8th place, next, we have Prince Charming, major character. Father of Emma Swan, obviously, who's the main character. He's good with a sword. He was a farm boy in love with Snow White, and so Obviously, he spent a bit of time as Sheriff in the earlier seasons and later on too, actually, become Sheriff again, and helps in a lot of the battles. So that's Prince Charming or David in the Underworld. So then in 7th place, we have Peter Pan, the father of Rumpelstiltskin, the character on Neverland. Great villain, one of my favourites. Obviously, started off showing a lot of interest in Bay, thinking that he was the Harvey Church believer, and found out was Henry, and almost got Henry killed to become immortal. Very, very close to doing that. Obviously, good always wins, and he was a villain. So then 6th, we have Regina, the evil queen. Regina Mills was Mel Storybrooke, and obviously a witch, cast the first curse for Rumpelstiltskin. Sisters were Zelina and daughter of Corva and Henry. And obviously a villain, she looks after Henry, as adopted son. And massive character, a lot of people's favourites. Next is Henry, Emma's son, also Neil's son, so makes him the grandson of Rumpelstiltskin. He's the one that got Emma to believe, obviously, in the first season. Kind of tried, maybe not got her to believe. Or actually, yes, with the apple, he did. And he's involved, a lot. Obviously, he goes to the underworld later on. And he's a massive character. It's really, really important, and you can see why they're a lot of people's favourite. So, now, this person, Elsa, got pretty high up on the list, much higher than I expected, much higher. But hey ho, this is where we are. So this is Elsa, obviously based on Frozen, and is ranked this high up on the list. So let's count. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4th, all the way up in 4th. Obviously got the ice powers, which you can't control, just like Emma can faces the evil Snow Queen and all that. I think it's season 5, I think it was. I'm not entirely sure. Maybe late season 4. And that's there. The next is in 3rd is Belle. Based on Beauty and the Beast, pretty obviously, with Rumpelstiltskin. Loves him, and great reading. She helps in the library quite a lot. And that as well. So next up is Emma Swan, the main character. She's the mom of Henry, who she gave away when she gave birth to him. Started off living in Boston, moved to Storybrooke, and then got helped everywhere. She liked magic, lost it, got it back in the Dark One later on. So there were a lot of people that voted Dark Swan instead of Emma Swan, and I just had to count that as the same character, just so you know. So that's there. And then in 1st place, that's to hurt your eyes. And in 1st place is obviously Rumpelstiltskin - Mr. Gold. Obviously, Dark One, he wasn't the first Dark One, but at all, but he took the power and thinking he'll be able to save Bay. And then obviously that power gets used against him quite a few times. For example, Zelina is an example, because the dagger can control him. Major character, probably maybe my favourite. Otherwise, like I said before, it's Graham or Rumpelstiltskin for my favourite. And he's really good character, really powerful character. He when Emma started off hating Killian, but then ended up getting alright with him and everything, and that's Rumpelstiltskin, Mr. Gold. In season 1, I do love Mr. Gold, how he remembers and everything, how he does, what he does to get Emma elected sheriff and all of that. I think he's such a cool character. Okay, and next I want to talk about my favourite 5, and it's not in any order really, but First is Corva, who I was shocked didn't actually get 8 votes. I'm pretty sure she got something like 4 or 5 votes. I'm pretty sure it was, not really entirely sure, but I didn't manage to get the 8 to get in that list before, which really shocked me. But I think it's quite a cool character. Next, Rumpelstiltskin, like I said before, one of my favourites, just like Graham, one of my favourites too. Then Hades, from the Underworld, an epic character, great villain, really like him. And then I know I said before how I shared the votes for Dark Swan and Emma Swan, but I do love Dark Swan, so there you go. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and all of that. If you have any video requests, do let me down in the comments below, or let me know what you thought about this list as well. In the future, I'll probably be doing more of what if this happened or theories and all of that, but just did this as a starting video. Might do this in a few months' time, I'll do the least popular characters, but we'll see. Anyway, thanks for watching, like the video, subscribe, and we'll see you on the next one.